Sometimes, the only way to put out the flames is with more fire.
For this.
This is the theatre of war, Arthur. There's no curtain call for bravery.
Bravery's what comes after, not what you were in the moment.
Target locked. Dropping bomb.
Whatever we do it together.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
Warriors, saboteurs, assassins. Their lives turned upside down by the Reich. Each one with an axe to grind. And when we turn them loose, you better believe they're coming out swinging.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid Mastercraft and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
You lose men. That's war. Sometimes the only way to honor a fallen soldier is to finish the mission. After years of fighting, the war had shaped us all. But the work wasn't over yet. The SOE put me in charge of a new team, handpicked for a top-secret mission. I'd led soldiers before, but this group were far more than that. Lucas was an expert demolitionist who had issues with authority. Wade was the most dangerous thing in the skies, and he never let you forget it. Helena was the best sniper in Russia. She wanted nothing but vengeance. Richard was my right hand. He always had my back. We were aimed at where our enemy was most vulnerable.
Berlin is burning. From the ashes shall rise our vision for something great to the Fourth Reich.
Freisinger is leaving Berlin.
He's taken the Reich underground. Christ, what is that smell?
It's the smell of death.
Normally, there are proper procedures to extract information.
We can end this. Bury the Reich for good.
Glory is worth nothing when you're dead.
This fight, it matters.
Light 'em up!
Forged in the fires. We were the tip of the spear. We were the vanguard.
Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid Mastercraft and operator Arthur Kingsley.
Colonizers spill enough blood to plant their flag, and then wonder why the Tree of Liberty gets a thirst for the stuff. Padmavati Balan despised oppressors and their yoke on her people. For her, casting off the bonds of imperialism was a brutal poetry. She always did have a knack for irony. You steal a man from his family and force a gun in his hand. Who you think he's gonna point it at first? Roland Zymet was just conscripted meat for the grinder. Loyal by threat, not choice. Threaten a man's family, you bind him with fear, but kill all he loves. That fear becomes rage. Lucas Riggs is always up for a challenge. Keep pushing! Go, go, go! If you tell him something's impossible, he'll always prove you wrong. A man's whole life is nothing but one moment after another. For Wade Jackson, each moment is a chance to win the fight, to beat the odds, to save the day. Never ask Wade what he's gonna do next, because he's already doing it. Constance Muller lived a life fashioned by the Reich until she decided on some alterations. You can't change your past, but you can choose how it molds you. With the right chisel, an artist can shape the future. Shigenori Ota was once a servant to the shackles of tyranny. One night, he chose to fight back. Since then, his struggle has never stopped. Never will. Halima Zambadi grew up with the finest things in life. But when that life was taken away, she discovered something richer than wine and gold. To Halima, freedom used to mean doing as she pleased. But now, freedom means doing what is right. Solange Hardwick was an excellent sprinter. She was also excellent at physics, best in her class. She had the perfect life as a student. So perfect that she caught the attention of people that could use her talents. As soon as the war's over, she'll be back. Or so they said. Sometimes you're the hunter. Sometimes, you're the hunted.
Haltet die Köpfe unten! Sie sind überall!
rover is always the hunter. Soldiers of honor have a rule. No one gets left behind. But for Daniel Takayatsu, it's not just a rule, it's the rule. No matter how fierce the enemy, how overwhelming the numbers, how dark the day, he's there to make good on a promise. And bring everyone home. When someone threatens everything you love, you have a choice. Will you bend and yield, or will you rise and stand? Beatrice Mercier made her choice the day she saw her people suffer. Because to live a life of fear is no life at all. A true king fights side by side with his soldiers, his reign defined by courage. Leadership and loyalty sustain each other, each relying on the other's sacrifice. A covenant forged in trust and strengthened by empathy. Like a true monarch, Arthur Kingsley doesn't rule, he leads. Colonizers spill enough blood to plant their flag, and then wonder why the Tree of Liberty gets a thirst for the stuff. Padmavati Balan despised oppressors and their yoke on her people. For her, casting off the bonds of imperialism was a brutal poetry. She always did have a knack for irony.
Infos von der Insel enthüllten, dass sich die Nazis in den Alpen verschanzt hatten, um den Sturm mit einer Waffe namens Nebula auszusitzen. Ich konnte nicht zulassen, dass sie zum Einsatz kamen. Also rief ich die Kavallerie und stellte ein Team zusammen. Als es um Bergsteigen, das eiskalte Töten von Nazis ging, beherrschte Task Force Yeti beides. Zurück mit Nebula.
Oder gar nicht. Wir sehen uns bald.
Paket! Verdammt! Rein!
Instrument of my revenge. I give you an army of the dead, but our enemies have allies from beyond this mortal realm. Our strength is yours. We are joined now. Mortal children, yield or die.
Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, why do we?
Come in.
What is it exactly?
Winter silence your screams.
Bury the hatchet or bury your friend right now. I gotta sell my soul, cause I can't say no.
Rise, Revenants! A new chapter of warfare is about to begin.
I wanna end me.
Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid Mastercraft and operator Arthur Kingsley.